It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
And we'll see Chris Godwin. Always need eyes on him. 4th most catches in the NFL.
It's the Bucs and the Oilers, and it's coming up next.
EA Sports Cup. And we are underway from Houston. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And they're led out by their mobile quarterback out of West Virginia. It's Geno Smith.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers. Because the only excitement he really generated was the 1 interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown pass.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. And bottom line, how do they get him in?
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Throwing now is Geno. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Officially, that'll be a 63-yard punt. Well done. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. So out comes the offense now with a long field ahead of them. Commanding the offense will be the 7th overall pick of the 2018 draft. It's Josh Allen. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. They'll get this to the 24, and it's 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they try the right side here. And he'll get about 3 up past the 25. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Room here to run. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. 73 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. From the 8, they've got it 1st and goal.
14 more yards. That's another first down. 1st and goal.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Allen. This is 11 yards, but still not enough. 4th down. Throwing now is Allen. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Gabriel Davis with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Oilers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now Geno. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Tanner Muse providing a little deja vu. Back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. 4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Hines now on the return. So a change of possession here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Out now comes the Houston offense as you take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And it's all come down to this, hasn't it? Final week of the regular season. As this year's playoffs play out anything like the regular season has gone, could be in for a wild and fun month of January.
And we can break the rules because we can look ahead. All right, there's not a coach out there that's ever said to their team, all right, let's look three weeks down the road. It's always right here, right now. Forget that. Think about what the playoffs are going to look like. The teams that we see that are already in, the teams that are trying to get in, we could have some great matchups.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
On play action, Allen. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 30. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he's stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. 2nd and 6 from the 10. Now a handoff as they run left side. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. So they need 6 yards here on 3rd down. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down tries so far on this drive. To the air, Allen. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Isaiah Pacheco from 10 yards out. And the Oilers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Bucs ready to take over once again. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Geno now to throw. His throw incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Smith. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Tanner Muse there defensively.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's why the guy with the headsets is down there. All right, they know what they're doing because they got stuffed on a running play on 1st down. And I think myself and probably the fans were saying throw the football in this situation. But he knew what he was doing, called another run, and now they've got 3rd and short.
1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Smith. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Smith now to throw. And a dump off to White. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
Well, that wasn't exactly a work of art, was it?
No, that wasn't a thing of beauty. This is why I don't play in points per reception fantasy league.
Is that what they call
the receiver still gets a point there, yeah.
Oh.
And you went that far back, no bueno.
Well, I'll tell you what, I wish I had their defense on my fantasy game.
Personal foul. Baseman. Defense.
So give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. And
he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Cade Otton from 3 yards out. And the Buccaneers have cut it back within a score. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
He'll stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Everything looked right on that play except the conclusion. He dropped it. An in route, going into a little bit of traffic. Maybe in the back of his mind, he was wondering where the hit was going to come from.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on third down. Now Allen. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. On 1st and 10, Smith. Airing this one out for Evans. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. This offense back to work now late in this first half. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue.
So did that.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards. On first down, Allen. And that is caught. It's Davis. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Play action. Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. Looking for Knox on the crossing route. It's complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 29-yard line.
But give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. And he was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about.
Defense.
A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
The penalty moves them into the red zone here on 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Allen. And it's caught. Touchdown. Anthony Schwartz in the final seconds of the first half. And the Oilers will extend their lead here just before halftime. The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. That time a 6-play drive, and the result a Houston touchdown. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Well, the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. It's all down to this. Week 18 of the NFL regular season.
Only 30 minutes left in the regular season, and everybody's excited for the playoffs, so we're just going to forget the halftime show and get back to the football. Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And this offense set to go now to begin the third quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Davis. And quickly they get to the line. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 144 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That good for 22 and a first down. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Second down and goal. Allen. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Bradley Chubb just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Thank you, cool.
Here's 3rd and goal now back at the 11. Allen going to throw. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Anthony Schwartz. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Oilers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the 2nd half. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the 2nd half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
On 2nd and 12, Smith looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Fancy footwork at the... And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there. With his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers are able to cut into that deficit. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And the last play, a really nice run that culminated in the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Houston's offense taking over again. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. He'll find Gabriel Davis. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind. Back now here on EA Sports. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Play action. Now it's Allen. Man open downfield is Diggs. He's got it. Touchdown. Stephon Diggs. 42 yards. And the Oilers are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as these guys will get it at the 25. With the Bucs offense making their way back out on the field, let's take a look at the playoff picture, Charles, coming into the weekend in the NFC. Well, here we sit, Week 17, just one more week in the regular season after this one. So if you're one of these teams trying to make a move and improve your spot or jump in from the outside, Charles, you better make that move now.
And these final games are often a good barometer for all those teams fighting for position or a wild card spot. They have to be able to get the job done these last 2 weeks before things get even tougher when the playoffs officially begin.
A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Now it's Smith. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, shit. Nigga wasn't throwing that
Tell you
fucking
what,
ball.
partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Desperation time for Smith on 4th down. This is caught by Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You stop to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
The Smith throw complete to Shakir. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Geno. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard. Maybe a touch less. Now Geno. Toward the pylon, caught. And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. Mike Evans from 8 yards out. And the Bucs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And it looks like this one won't work out. Ham's team able to secure the football. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. And they're going to speed things up here. Here's Allen to throw it. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. And now here's a carry heading left. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Here's second and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. To throw, it's Allen. Touchdown! Dawson Knox from 8 yards out. And the Oilers are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this fourth quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And the result, a Houston touchdown. And no thought to bring this one out. They'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now a first down throw. It's Smith. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Geno now to throw. That's complete to Woody. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Now Geno on first down. Another catch by White. Back-to-back plays. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Smith. He's got White here. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted.
Enough is enough, nigga.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the
Enough is
football
enough,
back.
nigga.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means
Enough
that they should
is
get
enough,
out of here with a victory.
nigga.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense. But they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
And Allen is actually going to throw it here. Going deep for Diggs. And that is incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. On play action, Allen. Open man, complete downfield to Davis. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Offensively, another big chunk of yardage, Charles, but defensively, they had all this talk about trying to limit explosive plays. They have not been able to do that.
They discussed it all week, but they haven't been able to execute it at all. Haven't been able to find a way to slow down this offense. They're seeking answers and not coming up with any.
He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 39 yards the distance covered
He got
on the catch and
283.
run. So
Oh,
the big
boy.
play means just like that,
That's
they'll
fucking
operate from the
two.
red zone now on first down. On play action, Allen. And oh, it'll be intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, they just want to put this one behind them. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. From the 50, it's Smith. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Throwing again is Smith. It's hauled in by Hardy. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. On first down, Smith. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Look at that shit, nigga.
Turnover there.
You's a bitch, nigga.
The football back. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going.
Najee fucking Johnson, bruh.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and
Step
positioning.
the fuck
just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Zone.
So Allen's going to look to throw. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends.